Hey everybody, Justin here with the Regina Airport Authority, wanting to give you a bit of an update for December, which I'm sure we will all be happy to say goodbye to 2020. Hopefully next year is better, but from everybody here, just wishing everybody the happiest of holidays possible given the circumstances, and hopefully everybody stays safe. Now, the biggest questions that we are getting asked around here at the airport have to do with testing. Do I require a COVID test to travel to X? Where can I get a COVID test? Will a COVID test get me out of quarantine early? Let's talk about a few of those things. The first one, do you require a COVID test in order to travel? Well, that depends on the country that you're going to if you're traveling internationally. Every country is different, and unfortunately, we here at the airport can't keep track of every single country of which you're going to travel to. So the best thing to do is to simply check with the country that you're traveling to, go on their website, find out some information online, and see if they require a COVID test. As well, your airline should actually be letting you know if you require a COVID test for your itinerary. One more great resource is time-to-travel.ca. This is put together by a number of kind of airline partners, people in the air industry, and they're trying to keep you up to date on the countries you can travel to, what the requirements are. Even inside of Canada, you can put in which province you're traveling from and to, and they'll let you know if there's any restrictions or things you need to know. So for sure, check out that website. Now, if you do require a COVID test for the place you're traveling to, where can you get one? Well, there's kind of three options. The first one is to simply call 811. That is a Saskatchewan Health Authority line, and you can request a COVID test through there. The second option is to go through a drive-through testing spot if you happen to live in a city that has that available. That's another place to get a COVID test. The challenge with these first two options is, depending where you're traveling to, they may require you to provide proof of a negative COVID test in a very short window before you travel. And that could be difficult depending how busy it is to get a test. So the third option, and this is new, is there's a company called Quantum Genetics, and the Saskatchewan Health Authority has approved them to be able to provide COVID testing for a fee. Now, these are mail-in kits. So Quantum Genetics is going to mail a testing kit to your house, they courier it, so it's a little bit faster. You do the testing yourself. I believe you swab your nose and your throat, and then you put it back in the kit and you courier it back to them. And for $150, you're going to get a result in 24 to 48 hours, or for $250, you're going to get 12 hours or less. So that's an option if the place you're traveling to requires a COVID test in a very short window. Check out Quantum Genetics. We've got a link on our COVID page on our website, which is going to be easy to find, or you can Google it. But the spelling is, well, anyway, you'll figure it out, I'm sure. You're very smart. The third thing that we need to talk about is, does testing reduce my quarantine time? Now, there is currently only one airport in the entire country of Canada that has COVID testing when you return to Canada that can reduce your quarantine, and that's the Calgary International Airport. The federal government is doing a pilot project with them. So if you happen to land at Calgary Airport and you're staying in Alberta for your entire quarantine time, you can do a COVID test, and it can potentially reduce the amount of time that you're in quarantine. But we here in Saskatchewan, as well as every other province in Canada, do not have any options for that. We would love to have that as an airport, but unfortunately that is up to the federal government, and so far they haven't offered that program to any other airports in the country. So if you are returning from a different country to Canada, you are still going to have to quarantine for 14 days upon returning. So that's testing. If you have any other questions at all, just drop a comment below. Happy to answer them. Shoot us a message. You can go on our website. You can fill out the contact us form. Try and give you as much information as we can, but we don't always know when it comes to other countries and other jurisdictions what they're doing, but we do know a lot about what's happening here in Saskatchewan. We'll do our best to answer your question, or at least point you in the right direction. Other general updates around the airport. It is going to the holiday season. If you are traveling during the holidays and you're bringing gifts with you, just a friendly reminder, don't wrap them before you come through security. They may have to unwrap them in order to inspect them. So we just remind everybody, keep your gifts unwrapped. You can wrap them after you go through security, but don't do it before, else you're risking your present getting unwrapped. Otherwise, the airport still remains fairly quiet. We're saying 90 minutes in advance is plenty of time for you to park or get dropped off, get your bags out, get checked in, get through security. You can still grab a Tim Hortons coffee for sure. If you happen to have a flight that's on around lunchtime, the Skyway Grill should be open. There's lots of great food there, but you will at least be able to find something to eat and drink. Otherwise, we're not going anywhere. The airport's still open, still going to continue to operate. We'll be here when you need us, and we hope that coming 2021, we can welcome a lot more of you back, get back to traveling, and send you off on some fun, exciting adventures, destinations, business trips, seeing friends and family, doing a lot of amazing things. But it's been a tough year. I know for everyone, we're feeling that here too, but we've got lots of optimism and hope for 2021. So stay safe, have a great holiday season, and we'll talk to you again in January.